Normally wouldn't do this. It's getting on for, it's 10 o'clock at night. And Mrs. Mac is making we're going to bed noises.
No,
Maybe not yet?
not for me.
Good, okay. Got a few shout outs to do. I've been pushed, and we've been pushed too, the both of us here, because we're busting our guts trying to get the wood in before they close the forest, because that'll be the next thing, you know. Oh, you can't go out to the forest because you're not self-isolating. It can get pretty isolated out in the forest when you're the only two people there. But anyway, yeah, we got some good wood, as you would have seen with the upload that was today. I'm not quite sure when this is going up. Probably Monday we'll get this one up. But I've got to say hi to the Dills at Bohol. I hope I've got that right. It's in the Philippines. And they're having a great time kayaking around all the islands there. That looks like just such an idyllic place to live. I don't exactly know where it is, but I know the Philippines are up that way. North of Australia. But that's kind of silly because the whole world is north of Australia. Except for like Africa and South America. Even South America's. The only thing that's south of Australia is New Zealand. Is actually southeast a little bit, but they're okay. No cases in New Zealand, no viruses in New Zealand. I don't know what they did. Maybe it's just they're so isolated. Maybe no one goes there. Apparently Tasmania is closed, and I did say on Facebook, yeah, well, Tasmania was closed when I was there 30 years ago. That's not real nice, but true just the same. I walked into a pub. We were driving, and I forget where it was. It was about halfway down. The main highway goes straight down the middle of Tasmania from Launceston to Hobart. And we pulled into a pub, and Boag's Beer is the big beer in Tasmania, and I just didn't realise it was Boag's Beer, and I said, look, can I have half a dozen of the stubbies of that bogus beer? I nearly got kicked out of that pub. He said, it's Boag's Beer, you idiot. I went, oh, sorry. It's quite nice. It is. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of nice, I've got to tell you about that Aldi pizza. We have the $3 pizza from Aldi. We love it because pizza where we are is about $15, and it's a bit red hot. I think it is. Anyway, we grabbed the Aldi pizza. Mrs. Mac throws a bit of extra cheese on it. It's absolutely fantastic. And apparently Karen from Iowa does the same thing at the dollar store where they have their pizza. It is. I mean, I can't understand why you have to pay $15, seriously, to get yourself a decent pizza. And I know Trevor Dawson does the same. And apart from getting 4 a.m. snacks in, I've got to make a confession here. I actually was, because my sleep patterns, ever since I finished working, because I was driving trucks and that, and ever since I finished work, I'm walking around at 2 o'clock in the morning. I go to bed round about now, or maybe 10:30 or so, and I'll be up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And, you know, you're walking around going, well, and so I opened the fridge and there was a bit of strass in the fridge, and I went, him belonging me, and I scoffed it, didn't I? And I didn't tell Mrs. Mac. I think she knew because it was gone in the morning. But so I did that, and I'm sure it put some weight on me somewhere. But I tell you what, all the walking I do, and the weight still doesn't come off, and I don't know. Now, getting on to the coronavirus, President Trump is talking about chloroquine, which is a malaria drug. And it seems to be having great effect in South Korea and China and other parts of the world. They're using it and it's working. Now, I think it was Noel Conroy, or was it Christopher? I can't remember, who said you've got to use honey. It was Christopher, and he said use honey. And yeah, absolutely. I go down to the IGA and get the honey in the bourbon. It's called American honey, and it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. It's easy going down. It's just when you try to stand up that things become complicated. But I've been resisting going that route because we can't have booze in the house. Seriously, because like some people have a wine rack, and we can't have a wine rack because I'll drink it. And it's the same thing. The bottle of bourbon in the fridge. What am I talking about? In the fridge, in the cupboard. It doesn't stay there for long. I was thinking about the fridge because at the moment it's still got to be 24 degrees in the house right now. I just turned the fan off. 24 degrees in the house. And apparently in Ireland, where the Conroys live, it's in the minus like 2 and 3 degrees Celsius. And it doesn't start warming up till after 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm sure it's the same in Iowa with Karen too, because you just got rid of the snow. And now it's all slushy. And we have to remember, I think, here that we're the big South Pacific island. We're in the Southwest Pacific. We're the big island. And we get a lot of the good stuff, a lot of the good weather. We get some bad weather too, but not as harsh as the rest of the world. It's a nice place to live. Anyway, the Philippines is pretty nice too. They've got some nice scenery up there. Better than some of the dusty scenery we've got down here. Anyway, I just popped on to clear all that up. Oh, and I've got to say, I now know that Noel Conroy is Christopher Conroy's dad. Okay? I got it. I didn't get it before, but I got it now. Anyway, having said that, thank you very much. As you can see, this is my bench. Because we got rid of the workbench that was here is now gone because of the white ants, the termite situation, and we had to get rid of it. But now we've got this, which was a present. So this is a matter of fact. And this is my grinder for the chainsaw chain. Now I've already done that. I've already sharpened the chain. I thought it might be a bit boring showing you what I do. So if you want to see the chainsaw being sharpened, let me know in the comments and we'll do it. Absolutely. So there you are. That's all sharpened up and ready to go. And I've got over here what we went to Bunnings to get are these bolts. I think that might be out. Oh no, it'll be in focus. There they are. They're 3-inch bolts, and they go in there, and there with washers and nuts on the bottom to hold that in place. So, and the holes are already pre-drilled, so I got no problem. Here are the washers too. I've got some big-assed washers, and so that's holding that in place. So that'll serve as a chainsaw sharpening station for the rest of the winter until hopefully I can grab a workbench or get a workbench. Well, this has turned out to be a packed weekend. So we've done a lot. We've been to Bunnings. I thought I won't film Bunnings because we've done Bunnings, and there was so much to do, and I don't know where to start because I did a shout out to Dills earlier on. Now I've got to leave a link really for their page. If you don't mind, I'm going to leave a link in my description box to the Dills in the Philippines. And they've got such an interesting channel. You should have a look. So I'll leave a link for them down below. If I can, if I stuff it up, forgive me, but I'll do my best, okay? All right, there's some amazing footage and from about people just going about their lives, living their lives. The only thing that I worry about the Philippines, and I don't know, is the healthcare system up there. I just wonder, you know, how things are. But it looks like an idyllic place to live. Anyway, please do more videos like that. Love to see them. It was terrific. Now, Christopher Conroy, thanks for the big shout out and the hot dogs. I have never seen those hot dogs. Now, probably Aldi do sell them, but I haven't seen them here. But what we do have are a couple of things that we got in Aldi here that I don't know whether you have there. You probably may. Being in Europe, you probably would. But anyway, this is eggplants in tomato sauce. Have a look at that. Eggplants in tomato sauce. Aubergine, yes, in tomato sauce. There they are. That's a cat. We're going to try them, not in this video, in another video, because there's another one we've got. This is from Germany. Herring fillets. Yeah. Have a look at the picture there. Herring fillets in Mediterranean marinade. Have no idea, but it sounds good. And I am so tempted to rip that thing open. But what we're going to do, we're going to sit you down to dinner one night, and I'm not quite sure which we'll have. We could have this for lunch, the eggplants in tomato sauce, but the herring fillets, I'm thinking herring because it's, I'm just looking outside and that sky is so blue. That is incredible. And it's about 18, 20 degrees right now. It's about 20 minutes to 10 on a Sunday morning. We should try herring fillets and salad. And I think that'd go over huge. It really would. Now, we did also buy a $3 pizza, $2.99 from Aldi in Wodonga. And we'll get that up and running too. I don't know when, but we'll put that in the oven and show you what we do with that as well, because Mrs. Mac just puts extra cheese on it and it's good. Love it. This is what's known as a jump edit, or a jump edit. There was another term that I used to use for it way back when I was editing audio in radio. Jump edit's good enough. That's what they call. That's a video term. Anyway, beside the point. I might edit this bit out. You never know. Yeah, anyway, look, the video's getting long. It's going to take 6 hours to upload because our upload speed is absolute crap. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I will leave that link in the description box below for the Dills in the Philippines. And have a look at their channel. It's amazing. And also, I've got to say this because everybody says, no, I don't, so I'm saying it now. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell, okay? Do all those things. That'd be good. That'd be excellent. Love it. And was there something else? I can't. Oh, yeah, all the channels we've got in the description box down there. There's nobody's asking for money. It's all free. So like this Frank TV Easy guitar, which is free. It just shows you cowboy chords and stuff. And I've put a bit of pentatonic scale in there just recently as well. And there's East Side, West Side, Time to Kill. We're very proud of that. The acting is a little wooden, but it got better as the series rolled on. That's East Side, West Side, Time to Kill. Have a look, binge watch that. There's about 12 episodes, and they're about 5 to 6 minutes long. There's Trevor Dawson's channel. Trevor's music channel is there too. Just go through them, you'll see. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.